Good afternoon. It is getting dark already as it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon, but we are starting our update on the building outside because you can see that the scaffolding has come down and we can see the lovely newly painted and newly finished outside of the old church. It's looking really good, quite bright, but that's what we wanted. Nice and bright and cheerful and very clean and tidy, so it's great. I have a quick walk round down to the front of the church so that you can see that, and then we'll go around the back. So here we go with the church, the outside of the church that's just been painted, and here's the entrance, the new entrance. You can see all the lights on. It looks very warm and inviting already in there, even if it is still a building site, but you can get the gist. It's actually going to look really lovely. And when the lights are on the steps, I drove past the other day and the lights were on the steps and the lights were on inside, and it looked really, really lovely. So we're looking forward to that. There we go. I think we're going to have to take down that bush in front of the cross there. So if anybody wants to volunteer to do that, feel free. So here we are, the back of the church, the extension, or the multi-use space as it's technically referred to, the MUS. And as you can see, it is growing, which is a great sight. You can see where the openings are for the windows and the windows in the upper space there. And if we carry on round here, hopefully you'll get even more of an idea about where we've got to. There we go. Top of the windows, I think, up there. That's the level. So it's looking good and growing, which is a great sight. Okay, right, let's go round the other side of the church. So as we come around the side of the church, the other side of the church, if we look to our right, you can just see the new door and windows going in. That was where the cupboard was there. So we've replaced it with glass, and it's we've got a double door going in there as well, which will make access easier. It's going to look great. Nice and light and airy in that dark passageway that was there. So that's good. And we're going to walk on through the church garden. We've got a little bit more gravel put down here to make it slightly less muddy than it has been, which is good news. And as we come up the ramp and into the church, you will see that there's no toys because of the work that's been going on this week. We've had to cancel cafe, which is a shame, but all in a good cause. They've replaced the windows, so the ones that needed to be replaced have been replaced. You probably won't even notice, but a lot of them were a bit shot and needed replacing, so they've been done. And we are getting ready for tomorrow evening. So tomorrow evening we have the Celtic Christmas music evening. We've got some stage lights going on there, and we've even got a Christmas tree going up. Not quite decorated yet, but it will be by tomorrow night. It's looking good. So now to the notices. Can't wait, I hear you say. So we've already mentioned the Christmas Carol Celtic music evening that we are holding this evening. So that's Friday evening at 7:30. It'll be a really lovely evening of Celtic music, Celtic Christmas music, to ease us into the first weekend of Advent. It's unbelievable that it is the first weekend of Advent, but it is. So we are looking forward to the next 4 weeks of Advent as we prepare ourselves to celebrate the birth of Jesus. But this evening will be at 7:30. It'll be a donation basis for entry. We're suggesting £5, but it's not obligatory, so please don't let that stop you. Come along and enjoy the evening. Sunday, we have services as usual. We have the early service over at the URC Church at 9 a.m. and then the 10:30 service here with the children's groups and youth groups. One thing to note is that there will be no live streaming this week. We've had to take down the cameras in order to prepare for the hoarding coming down, or the boarding coming down next week. So there will be no live streaming this Sunday. a few forward notices as we look forward to the Christmas period. On the 15th of December, we have our donkey service. So that's a children's nativity service here with a real live donkey. It's always fun, it's always chaotic, but it's great. So that will be 10:30 here. Great for the family and anybody else you want to invite to. Then just looking forward to the Christmas period, we are holding a carol service on Christmas Eve at 6 p.m. and then just a service on Christmas Day morning to celebrate Christmas Day. So if you're around for those, that'll be 10 a.m. on Christmas Day. But that was just to give you a heads up really about what's going on. There's other things happening, so please keep them in your prayers as we dive into this season of celebration. As we've said before, we've got a lot of people coming through these doors, and we just want them to know that Jesus is at the centre of all our celebrations and thoughts this season. Anyway, hopefully we will see you at some point over the weekend, but in the meantime, God bless.